What's up, beautiful people? It's almost the end of my lunch, and I thought I would pop on here and chat with you guys briefly. I was listening to this TED Talk this morning. If you've never listened to a TED Talk and you don't know what they are, TED Talks are conducted all over the country, and they're done with the sole purpose of educating, informing, inspiring, and all these kind of things, but they're really, really good. And so I was listening to one this morning that was talking about the one thing that we can all do to get out of our way, and I love it because it coincides exactly with my philosophy on getting up early in the morning and making sure that I do my workouts and sticking to my exercise plan and a whole lot of other things. And so what this TED Talk talked about is, and there's my boo, hey Mel. But one of the things that this TED Talk talked about is that in order to accomplish the things that you want to do, in order to be successful in what you need to do, there's one thing that has to happen, and that's that you have to do it anyway, even when you don't want to, because you're not going to all of a sudden, with the exception of a few times, but you're not going to all of a sudden have all this inspiration and motivation to go out and accomplish what you need to do. You're not going to always wake up inspired. You're not going to always wake up encouraged. You're not going to always wake up and do and just want to do the things that you want to do, because honestly, when push comes to shove and you would rather just eat the Oreos or not go for the run, you're not going to do those things if you don't feel like it. But regardless of whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life, the thing that's stopping you is yourself, because you're relying on how you feel, and how we feel is getting in the way. We don't feel like dieting if we have a lot of excess weight to lose. It's not fun to be in a calorie deficit. It's not fun to hurt, to wake up in the morning and to ache from head to toe because you really killed it in your workout. What is fun is knowing that those things are helping you get to that next level. You see what I'm saying? So we have to sit down and figure out what is the thing that we want to do and just do it. So tomorrow, if you're not an early morning person, and I don't care that you don't get up in the morning and work out, that's not what I'm asking you to do, but what is really starting this whole propulsion of activity is this one thing that we can do in the morning, which is just getting up and getting the day started. Because the first part of the day really, really sucks when you're tired and you don't want to get up. The room is cold, the covers are warm, maybe you got somebody in your cozy little bed snuggling up next to you, and you just don't want to do it. But here's the reality of that thing. That one decision that you make to postpone the start of your day is setting a trajectory in your mind that you'll get to whatever else it is in your life that you want to accomplish later. There's a statistic, and researchers have really pinpointed this, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I like to think of it this way, that the odds of you being born to be the person that you are today, not anybody else, but to the parents that you were born to, and the time that you were born in, and the place where you live in, and all these factors considered, that you are you and nobody else, is 1 in 400 trillion. So when you start your day with the decision to just push the snooze button, are you maximizing on your 1 in 400 trillion? The answer is no. And do we really want to live a life of all these ideas that we thought that we were going to do one day and not accomplish any of them because we're just waiting around for this great source of inspiration or encouragement or motivation or whatever it might be, or time? That's the big thing for me, as all these things that I want to do, and finding the time to do them just never is quite there. But the one thing that's getting in the way is ourselves and the way we feel, and thinking to ourselves that we're just going to do it later. Stop. Get out of your way and just make a decision to do something. Whether you have the thought and you write it down, or you enroll in the class, or you go for the walk, or you make the salad, or you eat the spinach, or whatever it is, pick one thing and do something about it. And stop waiting on the time that you're going to feel like doing anything, because the reality is that most of the time we don't feel like doing anything. Our brain wants to sit on autopilot because it's easy. But if you want to maximize your life and you want to really accomplish some stuff in this life that's going to inspire people, take the jump and do something. Put yourself out there, because nobody's going to do it for you. And that's it. So, hope y'all are having a great day. This is now the end of my lunch hour, so I'm going to go back in and I'm going to do some more work, and I'm going to make more decisions to do more things that are going to help me live this life to the fullest, because I'm having a great time. And 1 in 400 trillion, like, wow, mind blown. Anyway, you guys stay beautiful, keep it classy, and do something today that you're proud of.